What's the most unprofessional thing a doctor has said to you? My husband had leukemia. I was with him in the general ward the whole morning and left at about 2 in the afternoon to pick up my son from creche. I got a call from my husband on my way home saying he thinks I should come back as they want to place him in the ICU. This is after his first chemo treatment. I didn't think it was so serious as the oncologist warned us that this could happen. So, I said, okay, I will make arrangements for our son to be picked up and taken to his gran and see you soon. Don't worry, the doctor told us this could happen and they are just taking extra precaution. I get to the hospital and go straight to his ward where I am informed by a very strangely sympathetic nurse saying he is in ICU already and not to worry, we all pray that he comes out of there. A little puzzled I go upstairs to ICU. I ring the bell and ICU nurse pokes her head out. I can see the hustle and bustle over her head, it looks like an ant's nest. She is quite short with me, understandably, they must be dealing with a serious case in there. I explain who I am and ask if I can see my husband. She says, we will call you when we are ready and closes the door in my face. Cold fear grips my heart. I wait a good hour before the door opens and the same nurse pokes her head out. Okay Mrs. Van Vuren, you can come in quickly, but you can't stay long. I slip into the ICU ward, scared now and still confused. My husband was fine, apart from the cancer, when I left him not even an hour ago. This is my first time in ICU. There are glass cubicles. My husband is in one of them and he looks like poor Frankenstein must have looked just before he was brought to life. He is hooked up to all sorts of machines and wires. I can see him through the window and smile reassuringly at him whilst I am instructed to put gloves, mask and a plastic apron on. Before I go in, a doctor approaches me. He explains that he is the ICU cardiologist. He doesn't ask who I am. Then he told me that the patient's blood pressure was 60/40 and his heart rate was 198. His chest infection that he had when he was diagnosed never cleared up and is now endangering his life. He was seemingly in anaphylactic shock. Then he says the following, I don't want to scare you but these guys with the low immune systems have nothing to fight with and they go just like that. And he snaps his fingers and continues, I don't know if he will be here tomorrow, totally inappropriate you jerk. I can feel my throat contracting and the urge to vomit on top of this doctor is so strong. I start trembling and I feel like I'm going to break down in tears but I can't. My husband is watching me through the glass window.